Let's start new chapter in biology, the tissue. The main topic of the chapter is plant tissue, animal tissue and connective tissue. Right? Now let's start the chapter, the type of tissue in plant and animal. The new cell formed after cell division normally enlarge and become specialized for a particular function. Specialized matlab the cell which perform particular function. It become the part of some particular type of tissue. There are two types of the cell, specialized cell and non-specialized cell. The non-specialized cell do not perform any particular function, they divide and they increase their number. They are known as non-specialized cell. But the number of cells when increase, when they become mature, and that non-specialized cell become the specialized one and become the part of some particular tissue and perform some particular function. So, specialization and non-specialized tissue or a cell. Multicellular organism consist of many groups of specialized cell. Specialized cell matlab tissue. Making up their tissue and organ. समझ में आया? Specialized cell are the part of a tissue and and lots of tissue makes an organ. A group of cells similar in structure having common origin and performs similar function is called as tissue. एक tissue कोने कहेवाय આપણી બોડીમાં બહુ બધી tissue છે. The same tissue यानी they have same type of cell, their structure is same, their origin is same and they perform the similar function. यानी the tissue of our hand is totally different than the tissue of our heart and tissue of our lungs, tissue of our stomach. They are the different organs, so the type of tissue present in different organ is different because they perform different function. The study of the structure of tissue and organ is known as a histology. What is histology? The study of structure of tissue and organ is known as histology. Unspecialized cells become pehla unspecialized hoy ne, when they born and number of cells increases, they are unspecialized cell, they are not part of any tissue. An unspecialized cell become modified and specialized. Unspecialized cells change their structure, they modify and become the specialized for performing special function via process called differentiation. यानी unspecialized cell converted into specialized cell by the process of differentiation. It becomes soon a cell have been formed by cell division. It becomes as soon as the cell have been formed by the cell division. જ્યારે પણ નવો cell બને ને, when one out of one cell, the two cell formed, then new cell is unspecialized. But after differentiation, this newborn cell converted into some special kind of cells is known as a specialization. As soon as the cell divide into two newborn cell to new cell that go through the specialization process, differentiation process and unspecialized cell converted into specialized one. Differentiation also result into division of labor. The differentiation से શું થાય? The same lot of cells converted into different kinds of the cells. So the same cell do not perform all functions because in our body, human is a very progressed or a well-developed animal. So in our body, lots of functions our body has to do. So only one cell cannot perform all the functions. So the body divide the labor, body divide the work in different tissues and different organs. For example, and the lots of organ come together and form the organ system. in our body. For purification, blood is known as kidney. मतलब kidney filter the blood is known as કિડની આપણું બ્લડ જે ફિલ્ટર કરે છે અને બ્લડને પ્યોર કરે છે, રાઈટ. એન્ડ રેસ્પિરેટરી સિસ્ટમ, circulatory system, right? The different types of the system is there because different organ perform the different functions. Hierarchy in body organization. The cell perform similar function and having common origin constitute tissue. એટલે કે એક જ tissue, same tissue cell. For example, digestive system and in stomach is a present one tissue, and all the cell of a stomach, they perform same function and having common origin, they origin with the same method. Several tissue together constitute an organ, and many organ which act together to perform similar function constitute an organ system. Yani tissue make an organ. Organ, for example, stomach, small intestine, large intestine, esophagus, different organ, and they perform the similar functions constitute the organ system, that is known as the digestive system, which in turn together will other organs form an organism. Tissues are broadly categorized into plant tissue and animal tissue. Mostly tissues are broadly classified into plant tissue and animal tissue. Advantage of division of labor. Advantage of having different kinds of tissue in our body. The advantage is that the specialized cell performs specific task, specific function more effectively than the unspecialized cell. For example, koi doctor hai na, one doctor, and the same doctor perform all kind of operations. It's a brain doctor, is a neurosurgeon, is a cardiologist, is a gastrosurgeon. Is it possible the one person is master in all kinds of the diseases? No. The only one doctor which is specialized in cardiologist, for example, the doctor who is cardiologist is master in the disease related to heart. So perform that only one function more accurately and efficiently. Same as if in our body the division of labor, because of the division of labor, all the task, all the work perform more effectively than the unspecialized cell. કોઈ સ્પેશિયલાઇઝ ડોક્ટર ન હોય, બધાનું ડોક્ટર, બધામાં જાઓ તો એને આવડતું હોય, તો એ સ્પેશિયલાઇઝ ના હોય ને. As the specialized cell have become more specifically modified in order to perform the specific function. Now first of all જોઈએ plant tissue. કેટલા ટાઈપના ટીશ્યુ છે? સૌથી પહેલા પ્લાન્ટ ટીશ્યુ ફર્સ્ટ સેક્શન, દેન એનિમલ ટીશ્યુ સેકન્ડ સેક્શન ઓફ ધ લેસન, એન્ડ થર્ડ ટીશ્યુ કનેક્ટિવ ટીશ્યુ. The first section of the lesson is plant tissue. The plant body is made up of several different kinds of the tissue. On the basis of their ability to divide, the plant tissue are of mainly two types. First of all, we will see the classification of a plant tissue. The plant tissue no classification જોઈએ. Plant tissue classification, and you have to memorize this classification. First of all, plant tissue. The plant's tissue mostly divide into two types: meristematic tissue and permanent tissue. Meristematic tissue is actively dividing tissue and its function is to just growth of the plant. Meristematic tissue yani actively dividing tissue, and permanent tissue. Meristematic tissue are of a three types: apical meristem, lateral meristem, and intercalary meristem. And permanent tissue are of a two types: simple permanent tissue and complex permanent tissue. Simple permanent tissue are of a four types: parenchyma, collenchyma, and sclerenchyma. Chyma. Simple permanent tissue is the parenchyma, collenchyma, and sclerenchyma. And complex permanent tissue are of two types, xylem and phloem. Xylem, which is water conducting tissue, and its part is tracheids, vessel, xylem parenchyma and xylem fiber are of 4 parts of a xylem. Got it? समझ में आया? And phloem, that's a food conductive tissue, sieve tube, companion cell, phloem parenchyma and phloem fiber are the 4 component of a phloem food conducting tissue. यानी फरीથી क्लासिफिकेशन જોઈએ, मेरिस्टेमेटिक टिश्यू एंड परमानेंट टिश्यू. मेरिस्टेमेटिक इज एक्टिवली डिवाइडिंग टिश्यू, एपिकल मेरिस्टेम, लेटरल मेरिस्टेम एंड इंटरकैलरी मेरिस्टेम. परमानेंट टिश्यू आर नॉन डिवाइडिंग टिश्यू, यानी स्पेशलाइज्ड सेल दे हैव. Simple permanent tissue and complex permanent tissue. Simple permanent tissue are parenchyma, collenchyma and sclerenchyma. Parenchyma, thin wall cell. Collenchyma, in elongated thickened cell, long elongated and thickened cell. And sclerenchyma, thickened lignified cells. જો આટલું કરી દેશો ને તો અંદરનું જે બી ડિટેલ છે ને એ બહુ ઇઝીલી આવડી જશે. And complex permanent tissue, because the single tissue is made up of lot of other components, hence it is known as a complex. Water xylem conduct the water in the plant and its component are tracheids, vessel, xylem parenchyma and xylem fiber. And phloem, which is food conducting tissue, is a sieve tube, companion cell, phloem parenchyma and phloem fiber. Okay. Now the first of all તમારે પહેલા લર્ન કરવાનું છે ટેબલ. ઇટ્સ કમ્પલસરી. જો ટેબલ આવડતું હશે તો જ આગળનું આવડે. Now plant tissue. On the basis of ability to divide, the plant tissue are of a 2 type. Meristematic tissue and permanent tissue. હા ને, હમણાં જોયું ને, main broadly are of a 2 type. Meristematic tissue and permanent tissue. Meristematic tissue, which consists of undifferentiated actively dividing cell. It's just a meristematic tissue is a function to divide and number of cell increases. But they do not perform any particular type of function. They are unspecialized. Undifferentiated अथवा तो unspecialized cell in meristematic tissue. Now permanent tissue. Permanent tissue consists of a differentiated cell. Differentiated cell मतलब specialized cell. They perform some particular function as per the type, which have lost the ability to divide. Yani meristematic tissue are actively divide and newborn cell, and after differentiation it converted into permanent tissue and become the part of a permanent tissue. Now it's lose the ability to divide and only do function of some particular type, perform some particular type of functions, and is a part of a permanent tissue. Okay. હવે પહેલા આ બોક્સ છે એ યાદ કરી લેવાનું છે. ઇટ્સ કમ્પલસરી. યુ હાવ ટુ મેમોરાઇઝ ધ ક્લાસિફિકેશન ઓફ પ્લાન્ટ ટિશ્યુ. સૌથી પહેલા હતું મેરિસ્ટેમેટિક ટિશ્યુ. ધ મેરિસ્ટેમેટિક ટિશ્યુ ઇઝ એક્ટિવલી ડિવાઇડિંગ ટિશ્યુ. યાની actively dividing tissue, yani its function is just to divide and number of cell increases. તમારે તમારી ટેક્સ્ટબુક બાજુમાં ખુલ્લી રાખવાની છે, right? The meristematic tissue are the tissue responsible for the growth in the plant. Why the growth in the plant? Because the meristematic tissue, its function is to just increase the number of cells by they are the actively dividing tissue. They are present in the growing region like the tip of the root, tip of the shoot, and in the stem, yani cambium, yani wood. कई जगह present होय as per its type. They are present in a tip of the shoot, they are present in the tip of the root, and they are present in the cambium. Cambium yani they are present in stem. Yani the tip of the shoot responsible for the growth of the stem, tip of the root is responsible for the growth of the root, and the cambium is responsible for the thickness of the અહીંયા હોય આપણું એકદમ નાનું બેબી પ્લાન્ટ હોય તો એનું સ્ટેમ બહુ થીન હોય, હે ને. નીમ ટ્રી છે બહુ નાનું હોય, સિબ્લિંગ હોય તો નાનું ટ્રી હોય, પણ મોટું ટ્રી થઈ જાય તો એની જે વિડ્થ છે એ પણ આટલું મોટું સ્ટેમ થઈ જાય ને એનું, પછી તો એની થિકનેસ વધતી જાય. તો વિચ ઇઝ because of the meristematic tissue. As per the location of the meristematic tissue are of a three types. The apical meristem, यानी apical यानी top of the stem. Lateral meristem यानी apical at the top of the stem and top of the root. है ना? Top of the stem and top of the root, it's known as apical. Top of the stem and top of the root is known as apical meristem. Second is lateral meristem. Lateral meristem is responsible for the lateral meristem. Lateral meristem is responsible for the girth मतलब thickness of. It increase the thickness of the stem. आज है आ मोटू थતું જાય એટલે after some time its thickness increases. And intercalary meristem means, for example, the small baby plant અહીંયા બી nodes હોય તો nodes ની ઉપર નીચેના જે parts છે એ increase થાય, મતલબ એની thickness એની length છે આ પહેલા આટલી length હતી તો આ intercalary मतलब distance between two nodes increases is known as the intercalary meristem, right? So apical meristem is responsible for the top, it's present in the top of the shoot and top of the root. Then after lateral meristem, which is responsible for the increase in the thickness of the tree trunk, and intercalary meristem is responsible for increases the internode. An internode, બે node વચ્ચેનું distance, that is increase the distance between internodes. Now જોઈએ meristematic tissue. The meristematic tissue are a tissue responsible for the growth in the plant. These are present at a growing region like tip of the root, tip of the shoots and the stem, yani cambium. Now meristem yani actively dividing tissue. Meristem are the sites or the region where the plant body where formation of a new meristematic cells takes place. Is the region. What is meristem? Meristem is a region or a place or a site. And a meristem kehvaye. Okay, within the plant body where the formation of a new meristematic cells takes place. Now characteristic of meristematic tissue. Meristematic cells are living cells, consist of a small and thin wall cell. Living, जो અહીંયા બી living છે ને, અહીંયા બી living છે, ક્યાંથી living શરૂ થાય છે? અહીંયા છે ને division છે ને, plant cells living છે, આ બધા living છે. અહીંયા પણ permanent tissue આ પણ living હોય. અહીંયા ક્યાં સુધી living છે એ જોઈશું આપણે. Is a living. The meristematic cells are living. This consists of a small, thin wall cell. In shape, the cells may be spherical, oval, polygonal or rectangular. Any kind of the cells they have spherical, yani sphere shape, oval shape, polygonal, yani more than 3 or 4 sides or a rectangular in sides. They are compactly arranged and lack of intracellular space. They are compactly, yani they are arranged very close with each other. There is no space between them. The cell contain a prominent nucleus and dense cytoplasm. Vacuoles are generally absent. The cell contain prominent nucleus. Prominent yani easily visible nucleus and dense cytoplasm. Cytoplasm is also easily visible, and vacuoles are generally absent. They don't have any vacuoles. These are the common characteristic of meristematic cells. The cell possesses the power of cell division. Honey, and to come to meristematic tissue, they just divide and number of cells they increases. The cell possesses the power of cell division that divide repeatedly and produce new cells. And these cells later, now this new produced cells are undifferentiated. But this new cell later after differentiation give rise to permanent tissue. Now they become the part of any tissue. The function એનું કામ શું છે? To form new cells. એનું કામ છે નવા નવા સેલ્સ બનાવવા and bring about the increase in the length, girth मतलब thickness of the T trunk of the plant body. Type of meristem. Based on their location, the plant body meristems are of a three type. Apical meristem, that I explain you where the apical meristem are present at the top of the root and shoot. Lateral meristem, they are present in perpendicularly on both the sides of circumferentially present in T trunk. And intercalary meristem, they are present on both the sides of the nodes. Now apical meristem क्या होय? For example, આ plant છે તો આ root છે અને આ shoot છે. At the top of the root and top of the shoot and root, they occur at the tip of the shoot and roots, bring about increase in length of the plant. Apical meristem. Lateral meristem અહીંયા હોય, જ્યાં stem હોય ને, આ stem છે, આ roots છે, okay, તો અહીંયા હોય lateral meristem. Occur on the sides almost parallel to long axis of the root. આ axis આ છે, આ root છે ને, એની axis હોય. long axis मतलब axis क्या હોય? For earth છે તો એને axis એકદમ બિલકુલ મિડલ માં હોય, તો axis છે એને parallelly બંને સાઈડ. It's also present in root as well as shoot. એને બિલકુલ સેન્ટર માંથી જે લાઈન પાસ થાય ને એને parallelly on the both the side occurs on the sides almost parallel to the long axis of the root, stem and its branches. Suppose any branches છે એની બી આ long axis છે એને parallelly હોય, which is responsible for the thickness થતું જાય. As cambium એટલે it increases the thickness of the wood. Investigation. Take 2 glass jar filled with water. Take 2 onion bulb. 2 અહીંયા લેવાનું છે, 2 beaker લેવાનું છે, 2 glass jar and 2 onions. એના roots છે અને બીજામાં પણ onions લેવાની છે, અહીંયા બી એના roots છે, right? Take 2 onion bulbs and place on each jar such the manner that the base of the bulb dipped in water. એનો જે નીચેનો ભાગ છે ને તે dipped in water. Observe on a daily basis what happened to the bulb in the 2 jars. You will observe the root coming out of the bulb. You can see that the tiny roots coming out of the bulb, this onion bulb. Now measure the length of the roots day 1 and day 2. On the third day, cut the tip of the root of an onion bulb in jar A. But in the jar A, you just cut the tip of the root and just place as it is that it was. જેમ હતું એમને પાછું મૂકી દો પહેલાના ટીપ, આમાં નહીં કાપવાનું. And after 3 to 4 days, just compare the length of the root. હવે આનું તો ટીપ તો તમે કાપી નાખી, યાની meristematic tissue, which growing region માં જે tissue એને કાપી નાખી. Now what happened? Tip of the root contain apical meristem that you remove, that no more new cells is formed, so the growth of the root stop. And while in second beaker, apical meristem is present, so the length of the root continuously increase. Observe the growth of the roots in both the jar for few days. Recover your observation in the table alongside. Now lateral meristem, અહીંયા તો lateral investigation હતો. Now lateral meristem, what is the function of lateral meristem? Which is parallel to central axis. અને અહીંયા lateral meristem હોય, right? For example, આ root છે, આ root હોય એને બિલકુલ સેન્ટરમાંથી પાસ થતું એને સેન્ટ્રલ એક્સિસ કહેવાય, અને સેન્ટ્રલ એક્સિસની પેરેલલમાં lateral meristem હોય. અહીંયા જો apical meristem, lateral meristem. These are the lateral meristem. Lateral meristem, lateral meristem, which is parallel to central axis. And intercalary meristem. Intercalary meristem yani they are on the both the sides of the nodes. Nodes ની ઉપર અને nodes ની બને. Nodes ક્યાં કહેવાય? જેમાંથી leaf નીકળે, અહીંયાથી leaf નીકળ્યા હોય, જ્યાંથી leaf નીકળે ને એ nodes કહેવાય, right? તો આવી nodes છે. Bring about increase in the width or a girth of the organ, which is lateral meristem. Now intercalary meristem occur at the base of the internodes in the monocots, yani grass plant, and bring about increase in the length of the internodes, yani increases the length of distance hoy ne distance chain increase karta jay, right? Now this is all about plant tissue and meristematic tissue. Now after meristematic tissue, let's see about the permanent tissue. Permanent tissue are of two types. Permanent tissue are of two types. Simple permanent tissue and complex permanent tissue. આપણે આ જોઈ લીધું ને, meristematic tissue completed. Now permanent tissue are of two types: simple permanent tissue and complex permanent tissue. Now simple permanent tissue are of three types: parenchyma, collenchyma, sclerenchyma. And complex permanent tissue is a complex xylem and phloem, right? આપણે આ થઈ ગયું actively dividing cells. Now permanent tissue non-dividing cells. Now they become the part of a differentiated tissue. Now permanent tissue. The permanent tissue arise from meristematic tissue, yani actively dividing tissue, non-specialized tissue, now become the part of a specialized tissue, yani permanent tissue, and form the bulk of the plant. The cell of this tissue have lost the ability to divide and have assumed final shape, size and function after process of differentiation. Now characteristic: cell may be thin or a thick wall. Okay. Thin or a thick wall, the cell undergoes differentiation and assumed definite shape, size and function. Cell may possess intercellular spaces. આગળ શું જોયું તો આપણે? They don't have intercellular spaces. They are living. They are different types of shape. Nucleus is small in related to cell size, and cytoplasm is present on a periphery with a big central vacuole. તો આગળ શું હતું? Vacuoles were absent, while in permanent tissue vacuoles are present. Cell may be living or dead. પહેલામાં હતું only living. Meristematic tissue માં cell have lost the capacity to divide, yani the meristematic tissue have capacity to divide, and permanent tissue they lost the capacity to divide. Now this is the differentiation between meristematic tissue and permanent tissue. Cell are small and may be round, oval, rectangular or polygonal. Small because they are very small, very just born, but they grow and mature. The meristematic tissue become the permanent tissue. So cells are large and different shapes according to the type of tissue. The cell are thin wall. The cell are thin or a thick wall. Cells are rich in cytoplasm, wherein cytoplasm are in periphery. Cytoplasm is present as a layer along the cell wall. A prominent, very big in size, easily visible nucleus is present, while nucleus is relatively smaller in size. Vacuoles are small and even absent, when vacuoles are very large, central vacuoles are present. इंटरसेल्युलर स्पेसिस यानी બે સેલ વચ્ચે જગ્યા જ ના હોય, they are tightly packed, they don't have space between two cells. બે સેલની વચ્ચે જગ્યા ના હોય, intercellular space are absent. Intercellular space are often present. Cells are undifferentiated and give rise to different permanent tissue. They are undifferentiated but give rise to permanent tissue. Cells are differentiated. Power of cell division are present, power of cell division are absent. Always living, maybe living or dead. That are the difference between meristematic tissue and permanent tissue. Now type of permanent tissue. Types of permanent tissue. જોઈએ. Total 3 types of the permanent tissues are there. Types of permanent tissue. Depending on the basis of the type of cell composing in a tissue, permanent tissue એટલે કયા type ના, they are divided into 3 type on the basis of type of cells they have. The permanent tissue are of a 2 type, mainly 2 types, simple tissue and complex tissue, and simple tissue are of a 3 type. The composed of a single type of cells, એમાં એક જ ટાઈપના સેલ હોય. Simple tissue yani they all tissue possess same kind of the cell, while in a complex tissue same tissue possess different kinds of the cells. Simple tissue composed of a single type of cell like parenchyma, collenchyma and sclerenchyma, while complex tissue composed of the different types of the cells like xylem and phloem. Now based on the function, the permanent tissue are classified as protective tissue, supporting tissue, conducting tissue and secretory tissue. Based on the function, because now the permanent tissues start doing any function. As the function they perform, they are known as protective tissue. તો એમાંથી કઈ protective tissue છે, કઈ supportive tissues છે, કઈ conductive tissue છે. Xylem and phloem are conducting tissue, right? Now simple tissue. Simple tissue yani all 3 type simple tissue are of 3 kind: parenchyma, collenchyma and sclerenchyma. Parenchyma. Parenchyma is a widely distributed tissue in the plant body exhibiting following characteristic. Parenchyma. Parenchyma is a primitive yani not much developed simple tissue made up of a cell which are similar in structure and function. It has given rise to some other types of tissue. Cells are living, याद रखो, है ना, as a first kind of permanent tissue. They is living because they are just after meristematic tissue. Living thin wall and contain dense cytoplasm. All the characteristics are same as meristematic tissue. Cell wall is made up of cellulose. Cells are usually isodiametric. Isodiametric मतलब all the diameter are same. यानी isodiametric यानी near about sphere. All the diameter are same. Is isodiametric. Sometimes they may be lobed or elongated. Sometimes they may be lobed, or this is the lobe kind, or elongated yani oval shape. Intercellular spaces may or may not be present, and sometimes present and sometimes absent in intercellular spaces too. Right? Central vacuoles are present. It is mainly found in cortex, pith, ground tissue of petioles, mesophyll cells of the leaves and also in the vascular bundle. क्या હોય? In a cortex region. Cortex region मतलब outer region. કોઈ પણ ટીશ્યુ હોય ને, કોઈ પણ ટીશ્યુ હોય, ફોર એક્ઝામ્પલ આ પ્લાન્ટ લીફ છે, તો લીફના આ જે થીન છે ને, અને થીન સાઈડને જોવાની, એકદમ થીન સાઈડ છે, એને બી તમે એલોંગેટેડ અહીંયાથી જોવાનું તમારે. તો એને બી એનલાર્જ કરીએ, માઇક્રોસ્કોપમાં જોઈએ તો આ જે થીન સાઈડ છે, તો એના બી ઉપરનો જે પાર્ટ છે એ કોર્ટેક્સ, કોઈ પણ ઓર્ગનનો જે બહારનો ભાગ હોય ને એને કોર્ટેક્સ કહેવાય. પિત્ત यानी हार्ड पार्ट. ग्राउंड टिश्यू ऑफ पेटियोल, पेटियोल मतलब जे आ लीफ है ने, लीफनी जे डंडी है ने पेटियोल कहेवाय અને એની ગ્રાઉન્ડ ટિશ્યુ એટલે જ્યાંથી જે અટેચ થયું હોય ને સ્ટેમને એની ગ્રાઉન્ડ ટિશ્યુ ઓફ પેટિયોલ અહીંયા હોય. ધીસ ઇઝ અ પેટિયોલ અને ગ્રાઉન્ડ ટિશ્યુ ઓફ પેટિયોલ. મિઝોફાઇલ્સ ઓફ અ લીફ, લીવ્સની અંદર બે ટાઈપના ટિશ્યુ હોય, મિઝોફાઇલ, સ્પોન્જી મિઝોફાઇલ સેલ્સ, એટલે કે જે અંડર સાઇડ હોય ને લીફની નીચેનો ભાગ, લીફની નીચેનો ભાગ છે ત્યાં એના સેલ્સ વચ્ચે જે જગ્યા હોય એને મિઝોફાઇલ્સ કહેવાય. તમારે યાદ બી રાખી શકો તમે આ મિઝોફાઇલ્સ. એન્ડ વાસ્ક્યુલર બંડલ, વાસ્ક્યુલર બંડલ મતલબ ઝાયલેમ એન્ડ ફ્લોએમ, ફ્લોએમ ટુગેધર known as vascular bundle. Parenchyma store food as in the cell of a potato tuber. यानी parenchyma નું કામ શું? What is the function of parenchyma? They store food. And parenchyma cell provide the temporary support to the plant. Okay. Now second is collenchyma. Collenchyma. Collenchyma bring a strong and flexible tissue. है ना, આપણે કોઈ પણ પ્લાન્ટ હોય એની જે બ્રાન્ચ છે એને નીચે રાખીએ, નીચે આમ ખેંચીએ તો ફ્લેક્સિબલ છે, તો બી બ્રેક નથી થતી ને, સ્ટ્રોંગ છે, છોડી દઈએ તો પાછી જતી રહે ત્યાં, ફ્લેક્સિબિલિટી, રાઈટ. સો કોલેન્કાઇમા બીંગ અ સ્ટ્રોંગ એન્ડ ફ્લેક્સિબલ ટિશ્યુ એટ ઇઝ અ સ્ટ્રેચનિંગ any mechanical tissue of the growing organ. Characteristic, they are living and thick wall. Thickening are present at the corners of the cells and contain cellulose and pectin, and lignin is never present. So when a cell wall is cellulose and pectin થી બનેલું હોય, lignin is never present. તમે જો અહીંયા સેલ છે જેના કોર્નર્સ છે ને એ થિકન્સ હોય, એના કોર્નર્સ છે અહીંયા થિકન્સ હોય, દેખાય છે કોર્નર્સમાં થિકનિંગ છે. સેલ વોલ, આ સેલ મેમ્બ્રેન અને સમહાઉ બે સેલની વચ્ચે અહીંયા થિકનિંગ હોય. Cells are living in thick wall and thickening are present at the corners of the cell as figure and contain cellulose and pectin. અને થિકનિંગ હોય ને એની અંદર શું હોય? અહીંયા થિકનિંગ હોય, અહીંયા સેલ્યુલોઝ અને પેક્ટિન હોય. Intercellular spaces are absent. Cell may be circular, oval or a polygon in shape. A few chloroplasts may be present in the cells. यानी सेल ની અંદર ક્લોરોપ્લાસ્ટ भी present હોય. Collenchyma is present in peripheral region of the stem and leaves. Peripheral region मतलब આ પર સ્ટેમ છે એની આ પેરિફેરલ રિજન, આખું આ પેરિફેરલ રિજન હોય, આમ peripheral region of the cells and leaves. Collenchyma mainly as a mechanical support આપે, so mechanical tissue and provide mechanical strength and elasticity to the growing region. Collenchyma is also as known as a supporting tissue of the leaves. Now sclerenchyma. Sclerenchyma, like collenchyma, sclerenchyma is also strengthening tissue. Right? પહેલું શું હતું? પહેલું હતું parenchyma. Parenchyma is they store food like potato tuber. First is પહેલામાં. Second is supportive tissue. Sclerenchyma is also strengthening tissue like as collenchyma. Characteristics, cells are dead, first time dead, અત્યાર સુધી living. Cells are dead and possess hard and rigid and very thick lignified cells. Cell wall, આગળ સેલ વોલ સોલી હતી, સેલ્યુલોઝ અને પેક્ટિનની હતી. શેમાં? કોલેન્કાઇમામાં. કોલેન્કાઇમામાં સેલ વોલ સેલ્યુલોઝ અને પેક્ટિનની હોય. સ્ક્લેરેન્કાઇમા સેલ વોલ આર અ લિગ્નિફાઈડ સેલ વોલ. લિગ્નિન ઇઝ અ વોટરપ્રૂફ મટીરિયલ, એટલે તો વરસાદ ગમે તેટલો આવે તો બી જે પ્લાન્ટ છે એની ઉપરથી વરસાદ બહાર પડી જાય, કારણ કે એની સેલ વોલ છે લિગ્નિફાઈડ હોય. Intercellular spaces are absent. Sclerenchyma cells are of two types: fiber, which are long narrow pointed cell, and sclerids, which are shorter isodiametric irregular cells. Sclerids are also called as a stone cells. They are dead or a grit cells. એટલે કે સ્ક્લેરેન્કાઇમા are of two types. એક છે એક ફાઇબર જેવા હોય અને એક આઇસોડાયામેટ્રિક એટલે નિયર અબાઉટ સર્કલ શેપ. રાઈટ. ક્યાં હોય? they are dead cells. The wall of a sclerenchyma wall contain oblique thin area called pits. છે ને અહીંયા pits આવશે. ઓબ્લિકલી થીન એરિયા એની સેલ વોલ છે. આ સેલ વોલ છે જેને pit પણ કહેવાય. The cell wall of a sclerenchyma cell contain oblique thin area called as oblique એટલે આમ ક્રોસમાં thin area છે is known as a pit. Fiber occur in and around the vascular tissue. Vascular tissue any xylem and phloem ની અંદર અને આજુબાજુમાં. And may also occur below the epidermis as a supportive tissue. Epidermis એટલે skin. કોઈપણની skin છે ને outer skin, it is known as epidermis ની નીચે. Sclerids occur singly or in a group in a stem. Sclerids ક્યાં હોય? Sclerids stem ની અંદર હોય. Leaves, fruits and seeds. Sclerenchyma is a mechanical and supportive tissue. Jute and coir are obtained from the thick bundle of fiber. Jute and coir, jute fiber is a fiber of a sclerenchyma. And hard grit of a pear fruits. Pear fruits છે ને એની અંદર વચ્ચે કેવું હોય? pear fruit એટલે અત્યારે મોન્સૂન સિઝનમાં આવે, પેર આવે ને, આવું pear fruits આવે. રાઈટ. તો વચ્ચેનું એકદમ હાર્ડ હોય ને, because of hard grit. A pear fruit is due to the presence of sclerids. Okay, ચલો યાદ રાખીએ. આપણે કેટલું ખતમ કર્યું? In a plant, simple tissue complete. Meristematic tissue complete. Now simple tissue be complete. હવે આપણે જોવાનું છે complex tissue. Okay, યાની xylem and phloem.